Former acting top cop Assistant Police Commissioner David Ramnarine was not considered for the position of Substantive Commissioner of Police because his personal file in the Guyana Police Force contains some worrying trends. The now functioning Police Service Commission was privy to Mr. Ramnarine's files and all those who were considered for Commissioner of Police and Deputy Commissioners of Police. Chairman of the PSC, Paul Slow, confirmed the scrutiny of those files.
As was indicated, the thing about the police force and many organizations, they maintain your record from the time you join up to the time you leave and all of that, the record. And I think the members indicated that they were able to see all the records, all that were in the record. And they identified some very disappointing, disappointing trend. And I think they felt, having regards to that, the best thing would have been for those persons who were identified to be recommended instead.
Disappointing trend we're talking about, Mr. Ramnarine?
Yes, some disappointing trend that they identified, yes.
Assistant Police Commissioner David Ramnarine acted as Police Commissioner for about 1 year. Mr. Slow pointed out that in the quest for a new Commissioner of Police, a team player was needed, someone who can repair the negative image of the Guyana Police Force. Mr. Ramnarine's personal files might have damaged his chances.
Why, though, that Mr. Ramnarine was not considered?
Well, based on what was discussed, there are several issues which I am not at liberty to discuss, but I think it was felt that the important thing at this juncture in the development of the police force and in Guyana is to have a team, and there was of officers who can work together to bring about this much needed change that we are all talking about. And I think at the end of the day, the feeling was the persons identified would provide that team, that cooperation, that teamwork to move the organization forward.
Chairman Slow explained that he had felt it prudent to recuse himself from the consultative process on the appointment of the police commissioner. He explains why.
During the course of the consultation with the other members of the commission, I played a very limited part because, as I indicated, I had conducted an inquiry last year and had made certain recommendations. And in fairness to the persons who were before that commission, I thought it would have been prudent for me to avoid being involved too intimately with the discussion on the appointment of Commissioner and Deputy Commissioner.
President Granger did assure, however, that the Slow Commission of Inquiry into the assassination plot against the President did not feature in his decision and that the Attorney General Basil Williams and the Minister of Public Security Kemrad Ramjatan had conducted interviews and an assessment of the candidates.
But if you look at the Constitution did not say that the other members, the President should consult with the other members. Right. He said he should consult with the Chairman. So as a result of that, I had to get involved and I had to meet with the President for that consultation, and I put forward the recommendations that were made by the Commission. And I think based on the outcome, those recommendations were accepted.
When Leslie James had been sworn in as Commissioner of Police, the President specifically singled out public trust as a key ingredient for the Guyana Police Force to gain the confidence of Guyanese. Commissioner James is now supported by 4 Deputy Commissioners, Mr. Lyndon Alves, Ms. Maxine Graham, Mr. Nigel Hoppy, and Mr. Paul Williams. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.